Hey folks, Turbine guy. Here near Grand Island, Nebraska. One of the Platte River tributaries feeding right into it. And you know, they had one up near the freeway. I didn't like that so much, so I came back up here, hiked up the river a bit. I just thought we'd spend a few minutes relaxing tonight. Right in the middle of Mother Nature. Whoa, look at that. There's a fish. There's another bigger fish ready to eat it. So here we are, nature as it is. Nature as it does. You might hear a few cars in the background, but who cares? We are here, Platte River, Nebraska. Hope y'all don't mind if I get my adult beverage going. I'll show you quick while I'm here. Boom. Get up to the left. Look at all these stumps and everything else along the riverbank. Those are only there for one reason. The reason is nature. Nature caused that to happen. Right, here we are, Platte River, Nebraska. Tell you what, let's move over to this side. Boom. Move it right over now. Hold on, I want to go back. I've seen a bunch of deer prints, but I saw tonight as well. Those of you city dwellers certainly appear to be raccoon prints. What else would those be, huh? Oh, look. There's a human print right there. Let's head over to this side. Now, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can if you look hard. Lots of little fishies in this river. Lots of little minnows. Fishies trying to become real fishies. So let's get on the water just a little bit here. There we go. There's nature, buddy. That's what nature is and does. Nature is and does. I know this ain't too exciting for most. I mean, what is it? A dopey little river in the middle of nowhere? All this is. Dopey little river. But what does this river mean? What does it really mean? How can we explain life with this dopey little river? Well, how we can explain it is from day one, when you were born, this river was flowing. And every single accomplishment or achievement you had, this river was flowing. And then we get to today, the river is still flowing. What does that tell you about nature? Something people don't think about too much. We can't control nature. Nature is as nature does. And this small little river, it can get huge, as you can see from all the stuff that's forced up onto the bank. This little river that can have powerful force still flows. Your life goes on, the river flows. Your life does this, the river flows. You do that, the river flows. The river always flows. And this is just one small river in a nation of rivers. And a nation of rivers. A nation. And if we took this concept of nature and rivers to how it always flows and it just goes and that's what it does, we would understand that if we quit mowing our yards, trimming our trees and doing whatever, nature would take over, because that's what nature does. Nature is as nature does. We cannot control that. And nature is self-balancing to a very large extent. You have too much of this, you get less of that. It balances out. And that's how these rivers work. They all balance. It all balances out. All of it. It has, from the first day the first human was ever conceived and born until today, when we have over 8 billion of us on this planet. 8 billion. When I was a kid, it was like 6. I think less than that. Now we're 8. But you know what? Humanity is like a river, and humanity flows. There's no sense trying to control it, because you're not going to. But what can you do? You can help it. You can push it in the right direction. You can cajole it the right way. That's the best thing we can all do with humanity. Nothing else. There's nothing else we can do. I don't know how else to put it. So here as I stand on this small little tributary, part of the Platte River. Might actually be the Platte. I don't know. There's so many of them around here. The maps are hard to read. But I'm taking this one river solution and applying it to all of us. And that we all have to help the river flow in the right way. We all have to. I'm not necessarily a religious man. I'm not a big religious person, but I am a big nature person, and this is nature. And this is what it's about. And this is what we have to protect, and this is part of why I'm in the renewable energy industry. I'm into this because it can not only help us do what we need to, but it's part of the solution to keeping all of this for our generations. Let's just say generation. Part of how the world works. Now, Turbine guy sounded off tonight, folks. I'm going to sit back and finish my adult beverage. Once I'm done, we can take off. little different view. This thing keeps sinking, believe it or not. Keeps sinking into the sand. Get up here, get a little different view. There we go. A little better. Okay, folks, Turbine Guy ready to sign off. Thank you for joining me. Small part of nature, right in the middle of Nebraska. People don't think nature exists, but here it is. Turbine Guy, signing off.